Hey, 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 hey. I am so late. And then also we have put out audio is working. Yeah, dude, I am so late. Ended up taking an unscheduled nap. And then South Africa as well. South Africa as well have put up quite a collapse, let's say. So 92 for 6 at the start of 15th. NewZealand is just throwing bats at this point. Just got a six off the first ball. Yeah, I ended up taking a nap, unscheduled nap. Ended up missing the first innings, and then when did I wake up? I woke up around Keshav's last over, and then I thought, oh, let me try get on here during the power play, or at least at the end of the power play, not to be. And then I've been having issues with the audio as well, so just trying to sort things out. And then by the time I come out, Lockie Ferguson almost took a hat trick and sealed the match. No, there's a fielder. Lockie almost took a hat trick and sealed the match, and we have put up quite the collapse. Quite the collapse. Single brings us to 99 for 9 of 14 of 13 as where we are standing as South Africa. In the second T20I, I missed the first. I wouldn't say missed, more like I was occupied doing the GP on Sunday, the Chinese GP on Sunday. By the time the GP finished, South Africa needed like 23 or so runs. So I thought I'll let it be. We'll talk about it around the second T20I, and then come second T20I, I get some issues. Ooh. Oatmeal Bartman's crown jewels have just been attacked. Oatmeal's just been violated by Kyle Jameson. Flash, man, Flash as well. Oof. Ah, dude, it's not the stuff you need. Not the stuff you need in cricket. One thing is that the scorecard has been playing games. The scorecard is not up to the current thing right now. Not up to the current over the current situation. Oatmeal's just getting some treatment done now. Fair call, fair call. Let us try. Will this work? So South Africa won the toss, eh? By the way, uh, South Africa won the toss and they opted to bowl first, so they put themselves in the position to chase. Okay, it's working just fine. Yeah, so they put themselves in the position to chase Devon Conway and Tom Latham with the opening pair for New Zealand. It was a decent run for Devon, although after he got his 50, he didn't get much of the strike, I will be honest. And then it just seemed like he lost momentum towards the back end of his innings. Tom Latham couldn't get off to a flyer, just a run a ball 11 of 10. Tim Robinson, from the replay I saw, it was an inside edge. It was a whitish line ball. Tried to just play it out. Ended up getting too early into the shot, and then inside edge onto the stumps. And then you have a couple of very well bowled deliveries, eh? Onto the stumps. That would be Tim Robinson and Nick Kelly. These two balls were just so like you could watch them on repeat. If I'm completely honest, you could watch them on repeat. They're such well-directed balls, just on the top of the stumps, and then pinging the wickets, getting through bat and pad on those occasions. Mitchell Satner, in the tail end, he had some momentum going for him, but couldn't convert to a bigger score. And by a bigger score at this point, if at that point, if he got to around 40 odd, that would have been great for the team. Jimmy Neesham couldn't get going. Uh, oh, by the way, did I talk about Nick Kelly? Yeah, Nick Kelly came out with an intent. He got 21 of 12. So you could just say he rode his luck, but then it seems to be that kind of a pitch. The same thing with the Mitch. He rode his luck, and it seemed to be that kind of pitch. Jimmy Neesham, though, couldn't get going, only 8 of 11. Cole McConkey and Josh Clark, these two put up quite a closing stand, I will say. Especially that last over from Keshav that went for, I want to say, 24 runs. There was a couple of sixes and a boundary as well in there. I think three sixes and a boundary if I'm remembering it correctly. So Josh Clark really set the tone, and it seems that that was the rhythm of the day. We'll get into the women's match as well. A similar thing happened where South Africa was batting first in the women's game, and in the later stages, in the end overs, South Africa got a lot of runs, and that turned out to be the winning runs of sorts. So Kwame Konki 18 of 12 and Josh Clark 26 of 9. These two just smoked Keshav. And before Keshav, Otniel Bartman had bowled a very, very decent over. Bartman only went for, I want to say, 10 odd runs, I want to say. Bowling wise, it was pretty decent from the paces. Gerald, good to see Gerald back, by the way. He was out for quite some time with injury. So Gerald gets 28 for one. Yeah, dude. He gets 28 for one after four overs. Uh, Mokena is also a new bowler. By the way, for the South African side is a lot of young guys. So Mokena gets 22, no wicket of four. Bartman gets 31, runs one over, one wicket of four overs. He gets yeah, of four overs, and then Keshav went for a pounding in that third over he bowled. I don't understand why didn't bowl Wian Mulder, but okay, it's just I don't know, poor captaincy executions, let's say. Keshav 3 overs, 45 for one. George 3 overs, 33 for one, and then Wian 2 overs, 14 for two. He got two wickets, man, in just 2 overs, and gave only 14 runs. He should have bowled more. He should have bowled more because the spinners were the only ones that went for runs. Keshav went for 15 and over. Linda went for 11 and over. And then all the paces, it's 7, 7.5, and then below. Mokena went for 5.5. So the spinner should have bowled. Let's be honest. Now the innings is done. I just heard the sounds coming through. Who went out? That would I want to say George Linda. Linda should have been the one who went out. Okay. So batting wise, yeah, our start was not that great. There wasn't real momentum that we picked up in the middle. It's just one of those where the pitches were so good. I know people will complain that, oh, the pitches are not so good, we're not getting good totals. The pitches are perfect. I will compliment Cricket New Zealand on this. They have given superb pitches. It's not your standard flat decks where you just walk out and then you swing for the fences. There's something for the bowlers, there's something for the batters. For the batters, you need to apply your skill. It's no longer that all the conditions are in your favor. You need to apply the skills you've learned coming through the ranks. So we on 16 of 20, terrible start. Connor, I'm not even gonna try with the surname. Connor got Connor got 8 of 12. Tony couldn't get going. He got 1 of 4. Ruben, though, it seemed Ruben could pull out a rabbit from the hat. He was gonna be a key personnel because he was riding his luck, yes, but on the other end, Jason Smith at the time was just swinging close-eyed, and it didn't stick for him. So it was just one of those that if maybe Ruben got 50 odd, if Jason got 40 odd, who knows? Maybe they would have gotten to a place where they've got a good lay of the land. Maybe they would have pushed the team closer. At this point, we've lost by I don't know how many runs. We lost by 60, 70 odd runs, I think. Uh, Dean Foster, 10 of 10, couldn't get going. Dean and Connor, they anchored the innings well in the first match. In the first match, it was a low scorer. Pitch was doing quite a lot, slow deck. The ball just holding up, the ball just getting some shape. If you bowl your cutters well on a length, there's a lot for you as a bowler. George Linda was fighting. He was fighting till the end. I think George is the last wicket to fall. I'm not sure. George got 33 of 12. You just wonder if one or two people from the top, if they held their own and they batted a bit, and they batted time and they batted some runs as well. You just wonder, could there have been something that George coming at the back could have done? Yeah, just checking the audio. Audio is good. So that's George Linda, the I think the only one we can talk about George and Ruben to an extent. Outside of that, who else is there? Who else is there? Gerald, 2 of 2. A part of me thought, okay, at least in the back end as finishers, you have Gerald and Linda. Gerald has proven on previous occasions that he can be handy with the bat. Not on this occasion, though. But yeah, it shouldn't have come down to Gerald to go big and to win the match for us. The top people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batters before Gerald and George. They should have put something on the board for us, but not to be. Keshav bowled first ball. McKenna bowled first ball, and this is where Lockie Ferguson was on a hat trick. Almost got Bartman out for the hat trick, but the ball was just straight down leg. I felt they didn't show a replay. They didn't show it with the DRS, but it just looked like it was going down the leg. Maybe if it hit on the back pad, maybe they could have taken the review. Who knows? There's no real point of talking about extras, right? Because it's been a low-scoring affair in in the first game. This game, it was a decent score, 175 from New Zealand. But New Zealand weren't gonna get there if Keshav didn't bowl that last over. Keshav gave a lot of runs, and I think that ended up putting South Africa under pressure because they knew that New Zealand was struggling, right? Looking at New Zealand's batting innings. But then in the last over, if you give any team 24 runs, you more or less put yourself on a back foot. So today's bowling card for New Zealand, Kyle gets 22 for none after 3. Uh, Ferguson gets 16 for 3 after 3.5 overs. And in there is a maiden over. If you can just see the cursor. There's a maiden over for Lockie Ferguson in there as well. Ben Sears, 14 for 3 after 3 overs. Mitch Satner, 3 overs, 19 for 2, and Cole gets 24 for 1 after 2. Jimmy just the one. Yeah, how many is it? 10, 10 for 10 runs and a wicket for Jimmy in his 10 balls. So have a look at this. At the 4.4 over mark, from there, it's just been a constant fall of wicket after wicket after wicket. So it's just one of those that people should have hung in there. Look at our opening partnership, 29 of 28. We weren't gonna get anywhere with that. And then we lost 2 wickets in quick succession. And then Ruben and Jason, although Jason was going at a runner ball, you thought if uh, the way that Ruben was finding a couple of boundaries, right? You thought maybe it would alleviate the pressure from Jason. Maybe he could also get into some shot playing. Not to be the case for Jason. Ruben as well. He had to go. I mean, when Ruben got out, I think South Africa needed um, I want to say 11 and a half and over, I want to say. So at that point, Ruben had to go. Ruben couldn't just hang in there and test the waters out. And then Dan Foster and George Linder, 22 of 12. That's all on Linder, 17 from 5. And then Bartman and Linder. Linder got 15 of 6. So that's all on Linder. And New Zealand win by 68 runs. Complete thrashing for South Africa in this match. There's no response whatsoever. So let's go back to this is Sunday, the uh, first women's match. 17. I'm saying 17. I'm saying this is a Sunday scorecard. When we were watching the GP, the Chinese GP, right? So New Zealand is being toured by both the men's team and the women's team of South Africa. So in the first T20I, New Zealand won by 80 runs. Standout was Georgia Pilmer. She got 63 or 44, and Amelia Kerr got 78 or 44. Everyone else was just thereabouts, batting wise, and they put up 190 for 7 in 20. There was 6 wides given by South Africa. It's quite a bit of the wides and a no ball. Can't do much about the buys. It's just one of those things that are a part of the game. Susie Bates didn't bat. I found this interesting. Susie Bates didn't bat in the first game, and in today's game, she also came quite far down the order. I don't know. I'm not sure what all that was about. So bowling wise, Klaas got 15 of 2 after 4, and Nadine de Klerk got 32 for 2 after 4. Everyone else was just decent. I mean, Sunny only bowled 1. Kaka got 37 for 1 after 3 overs. Uh, Mlaba got, wait, dude, my eyes are not working. Mlaba got 29 for 1 after 3 overs. Jeez, man, my eyes aren't working. Not sure what's going on. And everyone was there or thereabouts. Chlorotrine was expensive, and Henri Dickerson was also expensive. They went for 11 and 13 runs and over a piece. Partnerships, look at this one. 146 from Pilmer and Kerr. This is where you would say South Africa lost all plots in that match. And then in response, similar to today's total, today South Africa men got bowled out at 107. That day, South Africa women didn't get bowled out, but the total was 110 after 20. Uh, Brits couldn't get going. She played 35 balls. You wouldn't expect her to be going at under a run a ball. You'd expect 130, 140 odd of a strike rate from her. She's one of those attacking players. So it didn't work out for Brits. Sunny was opening. She went a run a ball. Laura is coming one down. Not sure what this is all about. Sunny does better in the middle order. Sunny does better in the middle order. I would rather put Andre Dickerson as one down. Laura stays opening, and then bring Sunny at four. I think that's a better batting order. So Laura got a duck, Andre got seven, Chloe got nine, Nadine 16, 19, and Kayla got 24. Kayla was quite a star in the series we had with the Pakistan woman. I know that series was going on. South Africa more or less won everything. Lost. I think lost one or two games in that whole tour. There was one days and there was T20s as well. She was a breakout star in the T20s. I want to say Kayla. So knowledge after duck for her, and then class got six of three. It's just one of those where they got stuck in the chase. Bowling wise, Bree, is it visible? Do I need to shift it further? Okay, yeah. Bree got three overs in. She got 12 runs, no wicket for her, but her economy was superb. Jessica, 4 overs, a maiden for her. She gave 13 runs and 2 wickets. Sophie Devine, 4 overs. She gave 12 runs and took 4 wickets. Sophie Devine is still going so strong, man. She retired from one days in, I want to say, November, during the Women's World Cup, November-ish. I think she's going to retire from T20s as well in June when the World Cup comes to an end. But yeah, I mean, overall, bowling wise, New Zealand bowlers were very decent. I mean, only 110 after 20 overs. So you wouldn't expect someone to go for crazy economies. Rosemary Ma, I'm surprised she didn't get a wicket. She's quite a good bowler. 3 overs, 30 runs, no wickets. And then that was the tale of that match. The second match between the women's that took place today morning. In I didn't see a whole lot of this match as well, but I would like to say I saw just enough. I saw the back end of the match. The New Zealand got into touching distance, eh? New Zealand got into touching distance. So South Africa were batting first. This is today's match, by the way, second T20 for the women's tour of New Zealand. South Africa got 175 of 20. Again, in the back end, they scored a lot of runs. Sunny and Brits opened as well today. Not still don't agree with this opening combination. Sunny got 31 of 21. Uh, Brits got 53. She got 50, but it's off 43 balls. So this strike rate is an issue for me, especially for a player like Brits. You expect her to be the one to capitalize in the power play. She also faced 43 balls. Man. That's a lot. That's a lot. 43 balls is more than the power play. She batted. Laura came in one down. She got 41 of 33. Laura also a tad smidge slower than I expect from her. I don't know if it's the batting order or what, but I'm not uh, I'm not fond of the strike rates that are happening with our genuine openers in Brits and Wolvaart. Uh, Dickerson uh, only 2 of 4, Chloe only 2 of 3, and Nadine only 4 of 9. But Kayla, I just mentioned when we were seeing the first match scorecard that Kayla was the breakout type of star in that home series, T20I series a couple of weeks ago. She she blew New Zealand out the water in that last over. She got 28 of 9. I don't remember exactly how many runs she got in that last over and a bit. But yeah, this finish is similar to the one that the men had today. Similar to the one that the men had today. New Zealand men had it, unfortunately. Extras, New Zealand were all over the place. 16 extras, 8 wides, 2 no balls. Okay, buys and leg buys. It's just one of those. Bowling wise, Jessica today she went for some runs compared to the first game, but still overall it was a very good display. 4 overs, 34 for 2. Bree 3 overs, 25 for no wicket. She gave a wide and a no ball. Bree. Who else was there? Susie Bates bowled. I'm not sure what all that was about. Why Susie would be bowling. She went for 19 of the 1 over. Rosemary, 4 overs, 18. You see, when I say that she's a good bowler, I mean she's a good bowler. 4 overs, just 18. No wickets, no nothing. Just a one wide from her. Amelia Kerr, 4 overs, 29 and 2 wickets. She's just a champion player, Amelia. Bad ball fielding. She just throws herself all over the place. Sophie Devine went for runs though. Sophie Devine went for runs. 4 overs, 46. You'd say Susie and Sophie almost cost New Zealand. Uh, in response, New Zealand comes up with 159 and they get bowled out in the last over. So Georgia Pilmer couldn't get going. Izzy Grace couldn't get going. Amelia Kerr had a superb short stint, 32 of 18, and Sophie Devine as well, 25 of 18. It's 138 for 139. That's round up for Sophie as a strike rate, but it's still quite good, especially for the chase. It's not like you losing momentum for your team. You're just keeping your team thereabouts in touching distance. So it's quite good. It was a good innings from her. Brooke unfortunately couldn't get going. Brooke has done it for New Zealand before, not on this occasion. 16 of 20 below run a ball. And Maddie Green, 18 of 15. She was struggling. She was struggling towards that back end. She didn't know. Uh, I don't know if she was just throwing the bat at it. I don't know what was going on, but it seemed like she was just batting blind over there. Izzy Sharp got 29 of 21. She she was almost going to undo what Kayla did. She just needed partners. She needed partners and she needed a bit of backing. Now Susie Bates, have a look at this. Susie Bates comes in after Izzy Sharp. So that's where is that? One, two, three, four, five. So Susie Bates comes in at around 7. Not sure why she's batting so down when she's your most experienced uh, batsman. Not sure why she's coming that far down, especially when the game is on the line. Uh, it's not that much of a high scorer, but also you also struggling in the mud there or thereabouts. Susie should have batted up. Susie should have batted up. Easy got 29 of 21 again. She just didn't have backup. She didn't have backup. Susie Bates, 1 of 2. Jessica tried. She tried to back up Easy, but towards the end, it just got so hectic, like the runs that they needed to get. So eventually, they just got out trying to get boundaries because boundaries was the only thing that was gonna help them. Uh, Jessica 14 of 10, Rosemary May 7 of 4, Brie Elling 1 of 1. Extras with okay, decent. Uh, I mean, you've won the game, and the total is only 159. You've won the game, you've bowled them out, but still need to work on that. 8 wides and a no ball. Need to work on that. Bowling wise, Andy Dickerson bowled one for 11 runs and a wicket. Not sure why she was bowling. Sunny bowled one for 17. Again not sure why she was bowling as well. Unless you're just trying things out for the World Cup, then I understand that. Then I understand that. Let everyone have a crack. See who you can get part-time overs out of. Kaka got 4 overs, 27 for 4. That was superb from Kaga. She just kept everything very straight, very simple. Line was simple, length was simple. Where is this? Yeah, class. 3.1 overs, 34. She was slightly expensive, slightly, but yeah, okay, it's just okay, okay. Uh, Mlaba got 4 overs, 27 for 3. Nadine de Klerk got 3 overs, 23 for 1. Kayla 2 overs, 15 for nothing. So I think Kayla is going to be a permanent part-timer. She's not a proper all-rounder, I think. I think she's a part-timer. And that was it. Yeah, that was it for that match. Now South Africa's match. Now South Africa's match, the first match. So this is on Sunday, by the way. This is the one that happened on Sunday. South Africa won by 7 wickets. It was a low scorer. Pitch was difficult. You needed to apply yourself a bit much like today. But today they got more runs out the pitch. So South Africa won by 7 wickets. New Zealand posted 91. They got bowled out in 14.3 overs. Devin couldn't get going 1 of 5. Tom Latham 7 of 6. Tim Robinson 6 of 5. Nick Kelly 2 of 5. Bevan Jacobs, Bevan Jacobs 10 of 7, Mitch Satner 15 of 19, James Neesham 26 of 21. He tried forcing something, but okay, not to be. Cole as well 15 of 11. Cole is their finisher, finishing part-time spinner. He's dug New Zealand out a couple of times that I've seen, and even in the domestic, he's highly reputed as a batter. His batting skills are highly reputed. So New Zealand need to make hay while the sun shines with Cole McConkey, because you have to understand Michael Bracewell wasn't playing in the World Cup, so they had to play Rachin as the batting part-time spinner. So Cole just got in that couple of matches towards the end. I think he didn't play the full tournament, just played a couple of matches, and he performed well. Right now, Rachin is not here, so they're using Cole as in that Michael Bracewell type role of lower order part-time spinner finisher as well. So yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well. He's living up to it. Zachary got 1 of 3. Kyle got 2 of 5. Ben didn't even get to bat. Extras just 6 wides is fine. 6 wides is fine. Gerald 3 overs, 14 runs and 2 wickets. Mokena 3.3 overs, 26 runs and 3 wickets. Otniel 3 overs, 22 and 2 wickets. Keshav 4 overs, 25 and 2 wickets. And Foster bowled as well, 1 over, just 4 runs. I'm not even gonna pretend like I watched this match because I didn't, because we were doing the uh, GP watch along. So just going off scorecards. Uh, I did watch the finish of the match though. After we signed off on the GP scorecard, I did watch. the finish of the match. So in reply to the 91 from New Zealand, South Africa, uh, we won it by 7 wickets. But Tony, just the two of eight, he opened in the first game, and then this game, I think he came one down or something like that. Tony, corner 45 or 48. Yeah, he anchored the innings. He knew it's not one of those where you need to go. Just need to churn out your singles and doubles, get the occasional boundary off the loose ball. That's what he did. Ruben got 7 of 6. Jason Smith got 10 of 14. And Dean Foster helped Connor steer the ship home with 16 of 25. New Zealand was so uh, crazy with the extras, but if you look at the wides and no balls, it's only three wides and one no ball, so that's okay. Buys and leg buys is just one of those things that you can't control. You know, your fielder in the infield around the batter has to be on point. It has to be active to cut those buys and leg buys down. So that's fine. Even though it says 13, not really, but okay. Bowling wise, Kyle gets 3.4 4 overs in. He goes for 28 runs, gets a wicket as well. Zachary, 2 overs, 8 runs. Ben Sears, 3 overs, 16 runs. Mitch Satna, 8 runs and a wicket of 4 overs. Cole, 24 runs and 0 wickets after 4 overs. So that was the tale of the what's it called? Um, of the tour so far. Whether it's the South Africa men or the South Africa women. That has been the tour so far. It's one apiece. It's one apiece for the men. It's one apiece for the women as well. Uh, I do think it's a five for the men. I know it's a five-match T20 series. For the woman, yeah, it's longer. So the woman, it's five T20s as well, and followed up by three one days. So this goes into April, their tour. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. The fifth T20 on the 25th. So we'll try get uh, get in for the third T20. The third T20 is on Friday. Today is Tuesday. So we'll try to get in for the third T20. The T20s, they happen on the same day, the men and the women's. It's women's first and then the men. Unfortunately, today a whole lot of circumstances didn't go my way, so that's fine. Uh, Regarding this tour, right, for the men and the women's, Van Nicke, the woman player, the ex-captain for South Africa, Van Nicke, is it Danny or Dane Van Nicke? She got injured, and I don't know if she was replaced or what, but she got injured, so she's not in the squad for the T20s or the one days. With the men's, Herman, which one? Ruben and Jordan. Jordan Herman got injured, so he is not in the squad. Well, he's in the squad, but he's no longer an option to play for South Africa with the injury, and I don't think they're going to name a replacement because you've got it's only five T20s and you've got two out the way, so you should be good. With New Zealand, I think it was Bevan Jacobs, I want to say. He tried to run in for a catch. It was off a free hit in the first game, and I think there was dew on the ground, so he ended up going overshooting the run in, and then on the when he tried to apply the brakes, he tweaked his knee, I want to say. So uh, Bevan, Devin, Bevan Jacobs is also out of the New Zealand selection. And so far, yeah, that has been the tale of both tours. South Africa are not extending the tour because some of the boys have to run away to the IPL. So there is that going on. And honestly, I'm a bit surprised that they did decide to have a tour for the men. I'm a bit surprised that they decided to squeeze in a tour. But okay, sure, it is what it is. It is one apiece, both the men's and the women's. It is one apiece. It seems the day that when one of the women team wins, whichever the other men team wins the second match of the day. So that is it. I will. When are we coming back? Today's Tuesday, Wednesday. There is nothing going on. Thursday as well. So it should be Friday the next time I pop on here. It'll be for the third T20, and then we have on Saturday we have MotoGP, quali and sprint. I won't be doing both. I'll be doing one of them, but we'll see when we get to Saturday. And then Sunday MotoGP race, and I think we have a T20 on Sunday as well. So I'll see you guys on Friday. That has been the tale of the tour so far for both South Africa men and women tour of New Zealand. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I'm still figuring out some things. I had some sound issues. That's why I got further delayed today coming live. Still sorting out some bugs and pieces and bits and bits of settings here and there. So that's it. Remember to like, subscribe, comment if you wish, do engage, and stay tuned. Stay tuned.